Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Hold up, man. This is very important. This is crazy right now. I was just browsing through the Woo. I said the WooTube. I mean the YouTube, not the WooTube. It's crazy. I gotta talk to Riz about that. Um, the WooTube. Anyway, I was just browsing through the YouTube, and I run across Birdman. I don't know how I did that. One time, they was saying that he won $4 million. That's how it happened. $4 million. No, he bet $4 million on a Mayweather fight. Big up that you won. It's great. But when I'm listening to him speak about it, you have to hear this yourself. And I had to run and get my scriptures because this is crazy. Not to push out this conspiracy about rappers, but sometimes they speak in subliminal messages. You can hear things that they say that that's emanating from another type of force, because words mean a lot. You know what I mean? The beginning was the word, but words are everything, and what you say out your mouth could determine a lot. Determine whether life or death, happy or sad. Man or man. But this is what this brother said, Birdman, and I'm gonna play it for y'all. Then I'm gonna pull out a scripture because I went down. That made me look into my scriptures. Pardon me. Telling this. Woo-hoo. Y'all can't see it.
Right? Real nigga shit, right? See a stunner, real stunner. A nigga pop that shit, talk that shit, walk that shit. You heard me? A nigga know about the bright lights. It's a certain life, paradise on earth. If you don't understand it, you ain't gonna get it.
Stop. Did you catch that? Let me rewind that.
If you don't understand it, you ain't gonna get it.
Hold up.
Certain life, paradise about the bright lights. It's a certain life, paradise on earth. If you don't understand it, you ain't gonna get it.
All right, so y'all can go check it out, man. That's called Birdman bets $4 million on Floyd Mayweather. Now, the bright light. He said we don't understand about the bright light. Well, Mr. Birdman, I do understand about the bright light. Uh, Paradise on earth. Uh, you know, back in the days, Jesus said, "Set not your riches on where they do rust on earth." But the bright lights show you that sometimes if you're not in tune with your inner conscious and your God, and if you're not in tune, you could be just like a car. You could be driven. The body is just like a car. You could be driven anywhere, and anyone could get in your car and push you in directions and have you doing things that they're like when you're unaware of, that they want you to do, and this don't seem like it's the promotion of a person, of a self person. It seems like it's the promotion of someone else. When you go back and you listen to it, he's talking about bright light, paradise on earth. That doesn't have nothing to do with the human, nature of living and breathing. I'm just going to read this right now because I have this short amount of time. But everyone knows who the bright light guy is, and I'm gonna read this from Isaiah. Well, I just had it. Okay, Isaiah 14:12. It says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?" Right? "How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weakest the nations?" It says, "For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend unto heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit among the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, and I will be like the Most High. Yet thou wilt be brought down to hell and to the sides of pits." So there's Lucifer in the description of him, because we got to look at that. I want to do something called "Behold, they have become one of us." And that's deep when it says, "Behold, they have become one of us." When we ate from the knowledge of good and evil. And I'm just making this example. It's not a personal attack on Birdman. It's just a personal attack on. It's a personal attack on us being aware of our minds and what state of mind we're in. You know what I'm saying? That was That wasn't him talking. You know, bright lights on earth. That sounds like another deity who wants something bigger than what he really wants. You know what I mean? Or offering is something that he really wants. Behold, they have become one of us. Also, there's another scripture I just want to add on to this. It says, it talks about what Jesus told his disciples. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house there's many mansions. If it was so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. All right. So that's St. John 14 and 1. And I forgot the other scripture where it says, set not your riches on earth where they do rot and rust. I know there's somewhere in there. But, you know, that's the separation of a positive, good spirit, whether it be Buddha, Muhammad, or, you know, any spirit that's striving to be the right, if they wasn't guided by these fallen angels. We're going to get into that later. I'm not here to get into too much stuff, but get into some of them. Now you got to look at those. You got to look at those situations about bright lights being on a planet, and who is the light. You know who comes as the. It says Satan comes as the angel of light. Damn, I should have pulled that one, and it would take me some time to look for it. But it said that Satan will come as an angel of light, and he shall deceive many. That I believe is in Matthew 24. Well, anyway, no, it's not in that one. That's another one. But anyway, it says the angels, and remember when Christ was taken to the mountain of he was taken to the mountain of, I'll call it temptation, because he was tempted there. So he was taken to a mountain and he was tried, and the devil came down and he showed him the world, and he said, all of this will I give you if you bow before me. That's the paradise on earth, my brother. And I'm just being real with you. That's the paradise on earth. You know, those angels that got kicked out of heaven, you know, they came down and they, it's too much, man. Well, they've been imposing, you know, posing as righteous beings for the longest. This is deep stuff. They've been posing as righteous beings for the longest, to intrigue man, to make him feel good. Spirits are in wine bottles. I mean, I don't want to give out to, man. Damn, you give out this information, man. This is crazy. But we on the confession booth, and I'm confessing a lot of stuff. And those spirits, they, you know, a lot that got kicked out of the upper world came down, and they've been fooling man and tricking them, just like how we catch animals or beings that we think that's less than us, which would be insects. Some of them last a long time. You know, roaches, a lot of them fly. You know, a lot of them have power to fly, but we beings trick them, and we intrigue them with candy if we want to trap them or anything. And this bright light, I mean, this thing just caught my idea. I'm just saying, I was just going through the internet and I just caught that, man. Psychic World of Walter Reed, coming soon. This is the confession booth. I got a minute left. I'm always looking at the time now. Time move fast. Owl Hat Reign to Owl Hat Kingdom. This is what we do. You know, just looking at that, just giving y'all something to go search and look at. I mean, that's Birdman. I just caught that on the humble of him speaking about bright lights. And you got to be careful about trying to introduce that to other people and let them see that light. Sort of familiar, huh? Eat the fruit, give it to someone else, he eats it, no one wants to be blamed. Bright lights. The fruit looked good. I guess it was bright too, you know. That's just something to go on with when you read your scriptures or you going through your books today. Just look at that, you know. Just look at those things in a deeper meaning, and then apply it to